Dorian just out here chilling. He's just doing the thing, shaking hands, kissing babies, catching COVID.
That's fucking mayor. The mayor of COVID City.
For real, he out here shaking hands and licking his palms, just having a good time. Somebody broke into my neighbor's car, and I had to call the security force that's around here.
Oh,
and
shit.
the dude that came to like take. Touche. You're right. I should shut the fuck
We are back and we are live. I will spotlight myself for just a moment. Welcome back to Sucks to Be Quarantined. This is our second half. In case you missed a special thanks to all of you live audience. Thanks to everybody who's still hanging in with us and all the people that you're about to see perform. Check the notes attached to the video for everybody's name. Thank you to Punchline and Live Nation and the folks who are coming to us through that pipeline. Big shouts to all of you for being true fans of comedy. That is enough spotlight for me. I want to give y'all an opportunity to ignore me so that I can get angry. And because I have my hands full here, I'm going to do my set in video form. So, I'm just queuing that up. Okay, so we've heard a lot of things about Kat Mosley tonight. We've heard a lot of, and what's challenging for me is, I've been, over the course of the past 19 weeks of doing this show, I've been developing a super id persona in this person, Kat Mosley, but I'm so busy living her that I don't really get to experience her like y'all do. And so I sat down for a conversation with Kat Mosley. And there are a few segments of it. There's one where I try to get her to tell me about herself. That's interesting. And this segment, we ask her to talk a little bit about this show, this very show, Sucks to Be Quarantined. And here's some of what Kat has to say.
I didn't even want to do this mess. I have dreams, virtual comedy, making people uncomfortable in a Zoom somewhere. That wasn't my ambition. I believe this technology is demons. Demons. I want to work with this mess. Seems like there's a lot more to it than what is the question? We had the blackout episode and only Black performers were on the show. Remarkable, particularly because you had white team members on the show at that time. What is the question? Well, some have mentioned the seemingly hostile environment of Sucks to Be Quarantined. Uniquely combative intimidating environment. It reminds me of Showtime at the Apollo, but if everyone in the audience had a microphone. I see. I need to get my ears checked because I still don't hear the question. Ask me about these trash ass niggas like I made them trash. I wasn't always like this. I'm 43. They been trash. I'm 43. Feel me? It's a pandemic. Okay? With the revolution tucked in there. I'm busy listening to young people music, trying to learn about Lil Mosey. That's what I'm doing. And my breasts look like I can't fold fitted sheets. All right? Your president is a fascist. How about that? Me. I will burn this whole nigga town down. You feel me? I wasn't always like this. I used to be kind. I like to give people hugs. I used to eye gaze and breathe deeply and snorkel in the bathtub for healing. I wasn't always like this. I used to sing a cappella. Yeah, I guess you could say it's kind of a rough one. It's a pandemic. Wonder whether you are a difficult person to work with. You've lost a number of white crew members. From my perspective, you've graciously celebrated the departures of these people. The one that stands out the most to me is Liam. Oh, you going all the way there, huh? You going all the way. You going to ask, okay, we talking about Liam? Okay, no, okay. I used to sing a cappella.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I actually do feel like I know Kat better now. Are y'all ready for some more comedy, some jokes?
Yeah.
Super excited to have your first comedian in this part of the lineup up on the show right now. We've been trying to get him back here for a while. So excited to see him.
Yay.
Y'all, it's weird hosting while spotlighting. Ooh, it's weird. It's too much power at once. But y'all, put your hands together right now for the very funny Josh Machiz.
Yeah.
I'm always worried on Zoom shows that I'll accidentally share the screen I was last masturbating to. I guess it wouldn't be that bad for you guys, though, because I usually just masturbate to the Google home screen. Anyway, I've got some big news to share with you all this week. First, I just got married.
Oh, okay.
But you guys can't meet her because she goes to a different school. Something else new. I just switched back to butter from I can't believe it's not butter. And I can't believe it's not butter. Some more news. My COVID test came back clean. And I'm going to Disney World. Good thing Disney World is open, because the only way Americans can see the world now is riding It's a Small World. Perhaps afterwards I can pop by the Haunted Mansion and join their ghosts. But in a few weeks' time, they will still let guests into Disney World. But before letting them into the rest of the park, they will make everybody quarantine for 2 weeks in the American section of Epcot Center. Governments are having a lot of trouble handling all of the calls about unemployment system glitches. Why not hire unemployed people to answer calls about unemployment applications?
Yeah.
Did I just fix the economy?
Yeah.
I received a text saying that I've been hacked, and they will release videos of me masturbating to everybody in my contact list if I don't give them $1,000. Has the government tried sending these texts extorting people, claiming they have video of them masturbating? Would that fix the economy? Anyway, I'm almost certain the text was fake and I'm not going to pay. But if it's real and you receive a video of me masturbating, feel free to watch it or not. I don't care. Also, feel free to join in.
Oh,
All the merrier.
okay. All right.
I really thrived during quarantine. You could say it's been a real renaissance. By that, I mean I've been reading the Da Vinci Code. There are two types of people in this world. People that boil everything down into the most small-minded terms possible. And I don't know the other type because I'm the first type and can't see outside of my own narrow worldview. I have been slowly coming to the realization that I'll never get to live out my lifelong dream of being a child prodigy. I'll leave you guys with this question. Do anti-maskers who like the Beastie Boys claim they have a license to ill?
Oh, man.
Josh matches, everybody. It's funny when he said he was coming to the realization, I thought he was saying, you know, I've been slowly coming, full stop. And I was like, I can believe that. I can believe that this guy has been slowly coming this whole time. Thank you so much, Josh. Let him hear it a little bit more. We are so fortunate to have your next comedian here. She's been gracing our screen. Is it a screen? Our subscription for the past few weeks now. Y'all clap it up for Cara Mia.
Yeah.
Ooh, I guess I should start my video and stuff. Hey y'all, how's it going?
Hey.
Happy quarantine. I guess we're not really quarantining anymore though, right? Like, shit's open. My job reopened and a bunch of my coworkers said that they wanted to go out for lunch at some place yesterday at 5:30 and like, no, I'm not doing outdoor dining. Like, I mean, I know that it's an option, but it doesn't sound safe. But honestly and truly, even if there wasn't a fucking pandemic going on, I'm not eating with my coworkers. Fuck. I mentioned this before. I'm from a third world country called Florida. You might have heard of her. And they're debating a lot right now whether or not they should open schools in the fall. They should not. Like, Florida goes back in August. Y'all niggas got 2 weeks to figure this shit out. Like, no, just be virtual. And people are saying, like, people all over the country, teachers are saying it's difficult to transition from teaching in person to teaching online. And I'm a teacher too. I totally understand that. But I'm also from Florida. I know for a fact it's going to be super easy to transition from teaching in person to online because all Florida teachers did was play videos. Like education, 7th grade science. I swear to God, every single class we watched Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like one time he showed us a video about matter on a laser disc, which I guess counted as technology. We had never seen a laser disc before. We were blown away. They're like, well, so this is bigger than a DVD, but it holds less information. That's amazing. I remember the time they taught us about AIDS, that was via video. The health teacher came from class to class and she popped in this video about some kid that was growing up with AIDS. It was like in the 90s. It was 90s as fuck. Everyone was in their neon and they had their fanny packs and their moon shoes. It was lit. And like they were talking about all the discrimination that this white boy had to face because he had AIDS. And they're like, yeah, people don't want to eat after me. People are this, people are that. And they're like, no, don't be this way. Be accepting to this kid with AIDS and all this stuff. So, like, we're supposed to be empowered to go forth, to not be shitty people, you know, at the end of the video. The video wraps up. The nurse asks us all, so what do you think that this kid, his name was like Kevin or something, what do you think Kevin is up to these days? And we all get to guess. We're like, yeah, we think Kevin's at college. He's probably made some friends. We're like, yeah, Kevin definitely pushed back all this discrimination stuff. Oh, you know what? I bet you Kevin can drive. This movie came out a while ago. The nurse looks at his dead in the face. You guys are laughing, you know. Kevin's dead. Kevin's dead. Look at his dead in the face. Kevin's dead. And here's the thing. I was in gifted growing up, and in gifted class, the nurse that came by and played this same video. She does this Kevin's dead shtick every single fucking time. She did that early in the day with the gifted class, pulled through and did it with regular 5th grade. It was wild. But there was one time, like in high school, where they're like, you know what, we're not going to do video education. We really got to drill this into kids, and that's when they were talking about, like, anti-drunk driving. Also, wait, did I get the light? Because I have a 10 to run the light over here. I want to be...
Oh, you're good. You got 130.
Okay, cool. All right, good. Y'all know how I do. Okay, so they're pushing this thing about drunk driving. Did they ever do this thing like when you were in high school? Did they put a smashed up car in front of your school?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they did that at my school, but that wasn't it. They did that, plus they did a reenactment of someone getting in an accident with a drunk driver on the football field. They made everybody come out. We're all out on the football team. The drama club acted it out. A helicopter came. There was a fire truck. I'm from a small town. Nothing was going on, so this was easy to do. Okay, so they did all of that, but then that wasn't it. Then we had to go inside in the auditorium for a mock funeral featuring people that have lost. Right, it's fucked up. That have lost family members to drunk driving. Then we leave the funeral. Then there's a casket. They give us flowers. Look down in the casket. Oh my God, it's a mirror. It's you. If you drunk drive. But that's not it. Here's the really fucked up part. Then you're in class later, and the teacher's about to pop in a video about whatever the fuck. And then 2 kids come into class. One kid is just a kid. The other kid is dressed as the Grim Reaper. And they read some shit. And they say that one of your classmates died over the weekend because of drunk driving. Then they take that kid out of the class. Then they bring him in the hallway and put him in whiteface. Like they make him into a ghost. And then he comes back into the class, and that kid's not allowed to talk anymore because he's dead. And that is Florida education. I have been Katonya.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Give it up for Katonya, y'all.
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
I'm
Florida.
homeschooling. I might have to homeschool. Jeez.
Florida education.
Shit's real,
Yeah.
man.
That
Some of
shit
that was
sounds
private
like
school.
it sounds like an after-school movie about LSD. That's what.
Honestly, that's
Yeah.
why I microdose to this day.
Oh, you microdose to this day. Auntie got bad ears. Okay, Carby, everybody. Y'all ready for your next comedian?
Yeah.
You are in for a treat. This guy is so funny. And back in the ages of rooms, he was highly accomplished. Let's just say he wrote for the Tonight Show. And he also wrote for the Arsenio Hall Show, because y'all niggas don't fact check. Welcome to the spotlight, the hilarious Brandon Vincent Jackson.
Yeah.
Hello. Good evening. I was like, who the fuck? I was like, And Gorin was spotted. Like I was like, what's Gorin been up to? I know he produces plays. But whatever. Listen, I know we all been quarantined, so most of us have been drinking a lot. My liquor store, they've been trying to sell me liquor like I'm running a smaller liquor store. like they're my distributor. Like I'm just trying to get the liquor I need. They're like, why don't you get the gallon? I'm like, I'm buying the liquor I'm drinking tonight. You trying to kill me? Like, don't fuck me up. You're not helping me. You know, this is crazy. Like they act like I'm taking this shit back to my house and watering it down and selling on the street. I'm not a business. I'm trying to cope, trying to self-medicate, you know. And it's like, you know what it is. You like when you're drinking, you try to like justify your drinking habits by comparing it to other people. And then who else am I comparing it to except other people who were at the liquor store at 10 o'clock in the morning? Like that's not. You just try to like. It's not a real. That don't work, you know. You try to. Fucked up ways to justify. You're like, well, I'm being nice about this. Like, in order for me to be an alcoholic, I gotta like knock the door in and knock over displays and shit. I'm walking out of there with like 3 separate quarter pints of Jim Beam. I'm like, yeah, but I was a gentleman about it. Like, I didn't yell at anyone, or I drove here. I didn't ride a bike. You know, you try to find all these ways, you know. But like, I had to cut back on my drinking for you know, you have to find other ways to take care of yourself. I don't want to end up after this over, if I get into a relationship, I know it's going to be a codependent relationship. And I don't want to walk into that as a drinker, because what if I'm dating another drinker? Y'all can't have the same problem, because then y'all be fucking up simultaneously. You know, you can't, you want to be on different intervals. Like if y'all both drunks, y'all both missing work because you hung over, y'all trying to throw up in the same toilet, you know, y'all both take the bus because y'all lost your license, y'all drop the kids off at your grandparents' house every weekend because y'all both got weekend jail. Y'all can't, somebody's gotta, you gotta have your problems in different time zones. Like you gotta be Eastern and Pacific, you know. The show is at 8 p.m., 6 p.m. Central time, you know, it's like that. You got to moderate. So it's like if you're a drunk, you want to date a cokehead, because then y'all doing different things at different. You can carry each other, right? So it's like you wake up hungover. She cooks breakfast. She been up all night, right? You throw up in the toilet. She cleans it because she's got lots of energy, right? She's still going, right? She got to drive you to work because you lost your license, right? But then when it comes for her time, you got to carry her. Around 11 o'clock in the morning, she start going through withdrawal. You start cleaning shit up. You make lunch, right? So like, right? You carry her. She fucks your brother. You let it go. You let it go. You married a cokehead. You know what you got when you had her. She fucks around. She does coke. Can't be mad at her about it. Right? You carry her, she overdoses and dies, you keep raising the kids. That's, you just kind of grab that baton and you finish the relay race. Stupid. All right. What was the last thing? All right, so I always wonder how people end up homeless. Because I'm like, how many bridges do you burn? I know mental illness has like a lot to do with it, but then you realize, because you realize when you talk to a homeless person, you ever have a homeless person turn on you? They're like, the money, you give them $1, and they're like, $1? Fuck you! And I'm like, all right, I can see why you're outside, because it's outside behavior. All right, that's all I had to say. Thank you very much.
Brandon Vincent Jackson, everybody, let him hear it. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was loving that bit about mixing the right addictions.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were like Dennis Rodman's life coach.
I was doing that bit at a bar in Delaware last week, and like a bunch of people were like, "Are you like?" People were like, "We feel attacked." It was like multiple people. It's like people I know, people that some of you might know. Like it was like
you say we should
really
be
funny.
together.
Yeah.
All right, let him hear it one more time, y'all. That was Brandon Vincent Jackson.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hit him up for some coaching. Y'all ready for your next comedian?
Yeah, woo.
Yeah.
All right. The last time she was here, we reminded her of why she has a jizz phobia. Y'all, clap it up right now for the very funny Audrie Marsh.
Yay.
Yes.
Good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Yeah, I did like a self-care day today. Usually think that stuff is dumb, but I woke up this morning and I drove to Jim Thorpe and went hiking in like the waterfalls with my dog. And I don't even like stuff like that. I just feel contractually obligated to do stuff like that, or like the lesbian Gestapo is gonna come and like tell me I can't dress like this anymore. I'm tired. I'm sore. My wife like kind of made me do this stuff today because she came home and she was like, "Why? Like, what's got you so stressed out? You look really worried." And I was like, "What has you not stressed out? Like, if there's a global pandemic, like a worldwide reckoning on race, and we're on the wrong side of history. We have a fascist government. Like, federal troops are disappearing dissidents and the weaker Muslims and climate change and skinny polar bears. Like, why are you not worried? Why do you look happy?" So yeah, that's kind of what I'm dealing with. The only good thing that has come of this is that yesterday I was supposed to go to my 20-year high school reunion, and it got postponed till next year. So I have a whole other year to get successful and hot. I didn't like. I don't know. Kara was talking about high school too. Like I went to kind of like a, I don't know. In Philly, they still call them magnet schools. I went to Girls High. And, like, Gloria Allred graduated from my high school, and like it's important. Like, people think this is important, and so I was like, well, it's been 20 years. I'll probably go. And then I looked up like what my high school friends were doing. The one like. She went to MIT. She is like a PhD in like astrophysics and works for NASA. Oh, so I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I should go to that. I'm a comedian, social worker, failure. Yeah, it's I don't know. My one accomplishment though, I've convinced my parents that defunding the police is a good idea. I don't know. For those of you who have who maybe have seen, sometimes if I do shows in Philly, my very adorable parents, who are both like just about 5 feet tall and very cute, usually will come out and see a show in Philly, and they're just like kind of wifty older people, but they're convinced now that defunding the police is a good idea. And but my mom was like a little bit hung up. She was like, well, what if there's like a murder? Who's going to solve the murders? And I was like, well, I think it's kind of dumb that you have to be a regular cop before you get to be a detective. Like, I don't understand how like harassing Black people at traffic stops and like chasing kids off the library steps for skateboarding like somehow makes you qualified to like take down the mob. I don't understand this. It's like if you're like, well, Gary's been doing a really good job cleaning that pool for the last 10 years. It's probably a good idea to make him the coach of the Olympic swim team. Anyway, that's all I have for tonight. I'm really glad to be here. I'm tired. I'm gonna go put my hiking body to bed.
Yeah.
Give it up for Audrie, y'all. She's a delightful failure of a social worker. Let her know you appreciate her. Y'all ready for some more jokes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure y'all ready for this next comedian. We learned last week that he don't fuck with Latinos. He's one of the hosts of a great podcast called Alt Black. Also hosts a game show called Feud. Y'all, welcome to the spotlight, LeMaire Lee.
Yay!
Hey y'all, what's up? I didn't think I was next. I'm in the game of Tekken. I want to win. I don't want to lose. All right. Oh shit!
Conflicted. This trash ass nigga. You see what I mean?
I was ready. I was here.
Oh no!
I'm trying
Those
to
headphones aren't plugged in.
Yeah, I know.
AirPods on. We can hear you. It's all good.
I'm sorry, guys. I feel like an old man.
What is this? Tic-tac? What is happening?
Power level.
Trying to talk to me. Hey, get your mom on the phone. She said she sent me a picture. Can you print it out?
Okay. Oh shit. All right. So animals are the only type of or people are the only type of animals who try to prolong sex. You know, he's
still playing sex.
I'm not making an excuse. It's just the way I just think it's interesting that humans are the only people who are like, yo, sex has to be 13 minutes. I've been watching a lot of animal docs on Netflix, and they don't do it that way. You know, that's not how sex is for animals. I feel like people sex is weird anyway, because let me take off those headphones, and then let me take off these headphones. No headphones are working. None of them are plugged in, and I'm losing. Okay. People sex is way weirder than animal sex, because for people sex, it's you can be at work all day, be a businessman, and then put a ball gag in 2 hours later and be like, just beat me for a bunch, you know? And then animal sex is just as expected, you know? Okay. Animals have the most ideal sex.
This game's stressing him out.
Yeah, we're fighting Akuma too. Akuma's hard to beat.
He cheesing.
This nigga's getting washed in Texas.
On my name.
Getting fucking washed.
Don't speak bad on my name.
Nigga, I know that look. Nigga, I know.
Don't speak bad on my name.
Nigga, that nigga's focused. Nigga, take your shirt off. Focus, nigga. Take your shirt off in a different situation. Nigga, take your socks off. You gotta get serious.
No, all right, okay. So I just beat him. All right. It's not over yet. I wish I could show you guys. It'd be so sick to show you. Oh my god. You guys don't even know what you're missing. It's an epic battle.
Oh, fuck. Ooh.
You guys play Fortnite? I've been playing video games a lot.
There's something that is so art about a dude playing video games telling us about animal sex. And how it is somehow more reasonable, I think, is the premise. Animal sex is more sane than while playing video games. Yeah.
I've been I like Applebee's. That's not. I don't have any Applebee's jokes. I haven't been able to go.
Also in character.
He's gonna turn the camera around. The TV's gonna be blank.
Yeah. You think I'm an artist like that?
LeMaire, have you just been watching static for hours?
If you stare for long enough, it starts to look like video. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Damn.
King, look at this.
Yeah, dude, that's triumphant. That was a triumphant pose.
Oh my god, that was a win.
You know it was a serious game. This nigga's sweating.
He is.
That nigga Kuba had this nigga stressed, bro. I know you lost the first game too. I know you dropped the first one. And he's muted too. Look at me.
Yeah. Have the most ideal sex, you know, specifically lions.
Pick up your headphones.
Like when lions have sex,
Put the thing in your ear.
Nigga, use the technology, dude.
We can't hear you.
65 pairs of headphones. Just pick up one.
This nigga got all these headphones, all this
Put
equipment.
something on your head.
How are you able to do this? I don't even.
You're looking at us like we're animals.
He's got 43 things
He
all
looks
connected
curious
by
on
Wanna
his
Bluetooth.
fuck
phone,
us.
like he just discovered his phone.
Has to know that I want to take a game and if you can come get this.
No.
Can't nobody
What is
hear
that?
you.
What is this child doing? What?
Can you hear me?
No.
No.
Hey, come on now.
I didn't do anything. I'm just like.
That's time, y'all. Let him hear it. That was that was exquisite performance art by LeMaire Lee.
Oh,
we are all extending ourselves during the pandemic. What you say, cuz? What?
I say, LeMaire, you are some kind of nigga. I must tell you.
Yeah.
You are something. You
Yeah.
have these bitches though.
Yeah, it was like some crazy multimedia improv. Like somebody threw the word failure at you. Like you took that Audrie failure thing and you were like, I'm just gonna
Whatever it means to me.
Meta the shit out of it.
He
Yeah.
won at the end though.
Yeah. In the end, he won with some sweat.
I'm sorry, the sound doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, it's back now. The bit's over.
Y'all, one more time for LeMaire Lee. One more time.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm very excited to bring up your next comedian, everybody. Look! Holy background. I love it.
Yeah, so I just finally put up a green screen in my room.
Yes.
Fake. It's like a bad one. But I finally did the virtual background, and I went through all these decisions, and I settled on another room in my house. Do my virtual background. That's how fucked up I am from the pandemic. I'm like, oh, let's put the living room in my background, even though I'm in the bedroom. So
these are the decisions we have to make in virtual comedy, y'all.
I was trying to find a picture. That's why I muted before. I want to put a picture of the World Series when the Phillies were spraying each other with champagne because it looks like a cum scene and it makes me happy and it reminds me of a happier time, but I couldn't find a perfect one. So here we are in my living room.
Y'all have to tune in for future episodes to see the cum scene background.
I can find it.
All right, everybody, get ready right now. You've already gotten a taste. Ooh, a taste, girl. It's funny to me. You've already gotten a taste of how hilarious she is. We co-host the Leak podcast together. She hosts the weekly show, Come As You Are. Come As You Are, right? Come.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Come As You Are on Facebook right here. Y'all, welcome to the spotlight. Rachel Fogletto.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited because I was like, oh, I could like kill some time talking about my virtual screen.
Oh, and then we reset it. Sorry, girl.
Oh, no, it's good. No. I thought it's all good. This is we're here. This is it. This is what we're doing. So I talked about a lot. I found out I had ADHD late in life, and when I was in school when I was younger, I didn't know what was wrong with me. Like I could read, but like I couldn't retain anything I read. Like you had to read it like 5 times. And I think that's why to this day I'm so comfortable, if I drink too much and I'm in an active blackout, and I find out like the next day. But like people will say like, I can't believe we had this whole conversation and you don't remember any of it. And I'm just like, but I was there. Like I did the work. Like like they're like, I can't believe you don't remember anything. And I'm like, do you remember what happened in Lord of the Flies? Other than society is terrible because humans are violent monsters, especially children. Like that's all that you need to know. That's the takeaway. Okay, I thought I was fucking up that joke before because I was confusing Lord of the Flies with Animal Farm or whatever. And I think that is the perfect wrap up of what ADHD did to me. Just blend them all together. So I've been having trouble sleeping in the pandemic, especially since they took Friends off Netflix. I would go to sleep, I would just put it on, let it play until it stops because I can't fall asleep without white noise. And my doctor, you know, is like, sleep is really important, and wanted to prescribe me Xanax to go to sleep. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm worried about it. I thought I was being a good patient. I'm like, I drink, so I don't want to, you know, mix drinking with Xanax, you know. And then you start getting all the questions like, well, can you tell me exactly how many alcoholic beverages you have in a week? And I'm like, can you tell me exactly who I got HPV from? That's not really a fair question. The thing is, like, I got the Xanax script anyway. It doesn't, because nobody's good. They always ask, like people always have this rationale. They're like, as long as you're not drinking alone. And I just think that's bullshit, because like, if you're drinking alone, that means you actually want to drink. Like, isn't that better than drinking because of peer pressure? Like, I don't understand why that's a bad thing. It's like, is it okay? Like, I'm drinking because all my friends are doing it. Like, that's exactly what, you know, they told you not to do in high school. I think it's funny. I think a lot of comedians have ADHD. Like how many people just think they probably have ADHD? It was never diagnosed. Like, yeah, it's like pretty common. And I like, when I would tell jokes about that back in the world of like people outside, you know, a lot of times people would come up to me and be like, oh my God, I totally have ADHD. Like, people self-diagnose ADHD all the time, right? Because we have the internet, Google, we can, you know, we can find these things really easily. But I think it's weird that we pick and choose which things we self-diagnose. Like, I told that HPV joke all the time, and no one ever comes up to me after, and they're just like, oh my God, I totally went on this crazy bender on my birthday and like fucked all these people. I never got a pap smear, but I probably have the virus. Like considering how much we brag about fucking, it's weird that nobody's just like, oh yeah, I definitely have HPV. Like, totally. Okay. All right. 75% of those people in this room have it, even in quarantine. And I know what people are doing. Like, you still probably, I'll bet 50% of people got HPV in quarantine. Like, no doubt. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'll leave you on this. I feel like the people who say they hate cats the most are men who act. Oh, I fucked that up. It's like the people who are most like cats are men who say they hate cats. Well, I fucked that up. Because it's like they're always like aloof and they never want to be around unless it's convenient for them. You wake up, they're staring at you, like, you know, like cats. I think cats would hit their kids. Look, there's nothing wrong with cats. I have a cat too. My mom would do a thing to me, like, look, you only have to hit your kids once, like real, you know, like once, and then that's it. And then you never have to hit them again. My mom would just lean into me like real quiet and just say, if you don't stop that right now, I will beat you right here in front of God and the world. And that was the most terrifying thing ever. I mean, I'm an atheist now. That's how much. That's my time checking on your dickhead.
Yeah, give it up for Rachel Fogletto, everybody. It's so funny. I got to thinking, are people who only drink with other people and never alone, are those like people who only have intercourse and never masturbate? Is that what that's like?
There are people like that?
That's a good question. I think so. Some people are afraid of themselves. Like, they're afraid of their body and their desires. That's a good point.
Yeah. I like that Darryl's like, that doesn't exist also.
Right? Like, I mean, like, I get, like, you don't tell everybody what you do to yourself, but you would brag about fucking other people. That's junior high.
I love to brag about masturbating, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty good at it.
See?
I'm not telling nobody specifics, because then they're gonna think about, like, how do I squat? It's a whole thing. There's no.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say squat, that's all anybody can picture.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, squat pretty much nailed it. That did it. The
sometimes you gotta get down there, you know.
But sometimes a standing one is nice. Like, you don't always have to be lying down. Like,
in the midst of quarantine, standing, sometimes you're taking a flight of steps. You just, whatever it takes.
Upside down.
Be careful on the steps.
Upside down, you that's how you test your knee strength.
That's nasty.
All right, so stay tuned the rest of the show to learn more about all of our especially Darryl's masturbation positions.
We could talk. I mean, positions. And talk about the different lubricants. Look, this is the thing. I don't need to be on Spotlight. Is where I'm headed.
You
said squat.
I'll cancel it. And that was it. You were spotlit ever since.
Ever since I said getting in the squat. Yo, fucking beat it in a squat. Yo, give it a shot. What do you mean? Why wouldn't you? How was that?
That was beautiful.
Get in a squat. Fucking touch yourself during downward facing dog. Do different shit. Make this fun. You going home.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell y'all this because it's just us on the and live stream people. Hey, how y'all do? I'll tell y'all this. One time, my mama caught me trying to pee standing up.
We all try it. We all tried it.
This was last month.
Something about being caught that way. I wish she had caught me masturbating. I wish. But all the focus and contorting that she caught me doing. Worst thing. All right, are y'all ready for your next comedian?
Yeah.
This guy, at one point, he was walking around and holding his camera at angles that made him look like a giant. It was so exciting. This guy has run so many rooms around town, including Max Capacity and punk rock comedy. Y'all, welcome to the spotlight, Dorian Vasquez.
Yeah.
Taking fishing real seriously this past weekend. I literally just the only reason I'm inside right now is because the pole broke. I realized that's how you fish. You fucking break it early, and then so I can just take it back to Dick's tomorrow. Be like, yo, this is a piece of shit. Give me my money back. Anyway, Dorian is. Oh shit! Fucking messages. Sorry. Oh. Rachel was talking about HPV. If you don't have HPV, you're a fucking nerd. That's the cool cooties. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. So I saw this the other day.
Who's watching game shows?
Who's watching?
Y'all wildin'.
Yo, don't interrupt my fucking set, guys. No.
Don't do to him what he did like 8 times.
Did I? I don't know. All right, whatever. Yeah, maybe forget what I was going to talk about.
Got a fishing pole.
Fishing pole broke. HPV. You a nerd if you don't.
Cool cooties. The cool cooties. The cool.
Just realize something.
Cool cooties.
I guess all right. I don't know if this is a thought I had earlier this week. I don't even know if it makes sense. I saw a dude when I was driving around, and it was like a dude who was like so into every cause. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe him. He had like, you know, fucking pudgy white dude with the Hitler hair, but it's like hot pink and the big mustache and everything, and then like every other like flag and like just every cause is just on his like tricycle. It was weird. I just remember looking at this dude and thinking to myself, like, I know he and I believe the same things, but I fucking hate his presentation. And I don't like, it's one of those things where it's like, I want to be more woke, but I also don't want to look like a douche while doing it. Where I am, and like, I don't know, I don't care. It's not that I don't care about shit. I just don't care enough to be this, like, I've admitted I'm wrong just to stop talking to people. Like, that's I don't even like fucking, I don't like, motherfuckers be asking me questions while I'm fishing, like, oh, so you're fishing, huh? And I'm just like, do I even answer this? Like, that's what, sorry guys, I've been alone and yammering to myself to end.
I could tell because you went all old man. You were like, motherfuckers, B asked me. You used the habitual B. You put the B on it.
it's weird because like I've been, you know, I kind of have vibed so far in my life with a lot of these like edgy dudes on top. I'm just having a fucking like fucking crisis. I hate this past week. I dude that I used to know from like mics and shit hit me up about fucking. You ever know somebody too long and like they don't know that you evolved, but they haven't?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like some dude just kept weird memes. It was all like, you know, women do this and fucking, you know, you can't say the N-word if you're white. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, you are hack edgy and I don't like it. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. This isn't even funny. Guys, I don't know if I have it in me anymore.
We miss you too.
Catch any fish?
Yeah, goddamn, I'm upset my fishing pole broke.
Oh yeah, no, that would be very upsetting.
I gotta go fucking. Now I'm gonna play Fortnite with the boys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The second time Fortnite got me. I'm sorry. I'm done. Thank you.
You were just playing Tekken.
Oh shit! Yeah, I need to download Tekken. This is what I realized 30 is as a millennial. It's like you do old man shit and like child shit. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go play fucking PlayStation with my buddies and also continue to be single while fishing. Yeah. All right. Is that my time? I feel like that's my time.
Dorian Vasquez, everybody, with another just heart-wrenching performance. Just an incredible unraveling that ended in the resolution that is, I'm going to get Tekken, right? He's going to download Tekken. It was like a happy ending. In the end, you get Tekken. Really happy for you. All right.
It was an ending.
What's that?
Tunnels.
It was an ending.
It was. Now I'm going to get Tekken. I'm gonna get a turkey hoagie.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. How are your nights going?
I'm gonna eat some awesome red Jolly Ranchers.
Ooh.
As soon as this is over, they're right over here. It's right over there.
Now, what do you do about the cuts? Do you get cuts?
Oh yeah. Toughen up.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn how to do it. Sometimes
It's like
you fuck
bazooka
up.
gum. It's just like.
It's like I imagine it's what it's like to learn how to do a buck fifty, right? Like you learn how to hide the razor in your mouth. While you hide the razor, you cut your shit up.
Until you learn.
Until you learn.
Or
And
you
now I'm
scar
fucking
tissue.
deadly with a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Yo, actually, like, Jolly Ranchers are glass. Like, the same way they make Jolly Ranchers is how they make glass. So,
What?
Yeah.
And then you put it in your mouth until it melts into
Right, it's
even
made of
sharper
sugar instead
shards.
of fucking sand or whatever the fuck it is, but like, yeah, it's glass, so that's why it's so sharp and why you fucking destroy your mouth when you eat fucking Jolly Ranchers.
God.
I heard this on the Stuff You Should Know podcast, so
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
niggas out here eating glass.
yeah, I got a whole bag of it. I'm about to go. PlayStation 4 and some glass, dog. We doing it. I'm like Steve-O in '98.
Comedy comes with pain. That's pain in your mouth. You spit from a mouth of pain. This is poetry, y'all. Y'all ready for some more real life feelings? I still have Dorian in the spotlight. Show us your legs, Dorian.
Yeah. Yeah. Show us your legs. You're dirty. Yeah. oh yeah.
Oh, that's a pizza. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just posing with pizza and nuggets that I.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, and nuggets.
Yeah, so
warm brag.
Oh my goodness. It's like a cartoon. And now he's like a cartoon in his cap eating like the perfect childhood dinner. Like right? Pizza and nuggets. That's like the best babysitter ever.
It's leftovers. What do you?
I had leftover pizza today. All right, y'all ready for your next comedian?
I want to keep asking Dorian about shit.
I know. I want to continue. Do you have a dipping sauce, Dorian?
I think they're dinosaur nuggets. I think they're dinosaur nuggets.
Do you dipping sauce?
Are they? All right, let me move this spotlight. All right, so your next, back when we had rooms, your next comedian also hosted one of them. He hosted at Milk Boy on South Street. And we also got him from New York. Y'all clap it up for Momoh Pujeh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorian about to be shitting. He got his diet, bro. You can't really eat that. You ain't got no vegetables at all. I thought you were first just drinking sauce. That's actually healthier than whatever the fuck you got going on. Straight up. But it's good to see you, Dorian. It's good to see everybody. I miss everybody. I miss doing drugs at shows with most of you. That was good times.
Not me, mama.
No, man. Depends if you're selling me the drugs. I'll buy those too. I got some good news. I just wrote my first pilot.
Yeah.
It went Dear Pilot. Are cockpits cool? What's it like? What's it like where you work? You get me over the top of this mountain. He got me over the top of the mountain. That's right. You gotta be productive during quarantine. I heard it. That's what I heard. I just saw the NBA is back. It's back like it never left, which is ironic because COVID never left. But I don't know. I ain't got a punchline to that, but it's fucked up. They're gonna kill these niggas just out there in Florida. I don't know. I just wrote that today. Here's another one I just wrote today. I went into a lacrosse bar a couple of weeks ago. They had a lax dress code. Oh, that's terrible.
I like it.
I know. It's fucked up. I was reading an article about there's this thing that white people are now really big on to try to, be friends with black people and go back to being friends with black people, make them forgive them for being white. They're doing Underground Railroad reenactments.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. They're treating it like a Spartan race, though. You know how white people are. They're not even like, they're just showing up. They're just like, yo, so that's how y'all niggas used to stay in shape. They're like, all right, say they're just like, their chat is like, come on, just, you got it. Just like, keep running. The freedom is cool, but once it's over, you're still white, Chad. There's no jobs for niggas like that. I don't know. Kanye was saying some shit like, what's her name? Harriet Tubman she didn't really give him jobs. Like, what job was Harriet Tubman gonna give a nigga back in 1840? What job would anybody want in the year 1840? Chimney sweep. You could be free. I still wouldn't want that job. I don't want to do any job from the 1840s. Like, I would rather be free, not doing shit. Last joke. I hear that laughter's the best medicine. That's because I don't have health insurance. That's why I do this. Somebody was talking about like the kid meal. It's really funny. I was thinking of some idea today about the dream house. So it's like, imagine a sketch of like a dream house type of show where it's like you get to get your dream house made for you. But when you win the contest, you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to get a wraparound porch and things of that nature. But really, you get the dream house you thought of when you were a kid. So you fuck around and have to have all of your water gets replaced with Yoo-hoo. You're like, oh man, I should have thought this house through. It's like, nah, we replaced all the walls with Pop-Tarts. Like, oh man, fuck this house. I hate this crib. This crib sucks. Anyway, that's been me.
Yeah, Momoh Pujeh, everybody. Yeah. I ain't saying nothing about.
They got rid of the brown shit. Fuck them nasty joints, man. They gross.
No.
Oh, he went over there.
I'm bullshitting. I'm a hater. I used to eat so many of them.
You could only eat so many, but you could only eat so many Pop-Tarts. I love sugar. I got a whole bag of glass right next to me. 3 Pop-Tarts, you gotta sit down. You can't. All that fake starch.
Goo. The brown goo. You need that brown goo.
Yeah, that shit comes out of a printer.
Like Resi.
All right.
R.I.P.
I'm freaking out, man.
That shit look great as hell, right?
Yeah, there it is.
What's good, y'all? Shit.
I'm gonna cancel your spotlight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's weird to be in Preach's room now. I feel like I've been violated in that room. Tough area for me right now. Ugh.
No one's ever left that room alive.
Yeah.
All right, so Preach, now I have to put your spotlight back on.
Come hither, but upside down, man.
Oh, yeah. His net worth.
What's in the other corner?
Oh,
dead body. They got dead bodies in that bitch.
It is an episode of Criminal Minds. It is. It is.
True sign of a fucking man cave is when there's all this art, but none of it's hung up on the walls.
Preach's in a memorabilia store.
Everything's still in the package.
Preaches in Modell's. He's been there since the riots. He's hiding in the back.
Looting Modell's. He's just been looting Modell's. That's he got 80% off.
Preach's like, I'm not on enough drugs for this.
That's it. That's it. That's the whole skit.
I'm gonna show you the world.
No, that's not even Preacher's set, but that looks like how some of the showcase sets look. Like, so, give it up for Preach. And give it up for Brown Sugar Pop-Tarts, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Give it up for them.
God bless.
You ready for your next comedian?
Yeah.
No, for real, y'all ready for your next comedian? Yeah. This guy is hilarious. We love to have him here on the screen. He runs Weeding Out the Stones and I think comedy showcases back in the land of room. He actually was a casting agent for The Daily Show. Welcome to the spotlight, Alex Grubard.
Hello. How are you guys? Can you guys hear me? All that jazz. Yeah. No?
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic. I'm not going to be able to follow Preach's bedroom. I'm sorry. I have a few ideas, but nothing that's going to be that. I'm not even understanding everything these days. I'm actually at a point where I'm so confused. I need Clarissa to explain it to me. I'm really falling apart over here. I don't know. I keep wanting things that I can't get too. I'm still susceptible to advertising. I've seen that Bronco commercial so many times. I want a new Ford Bronco so badly I would kill 2 people. I'm throwing them out there, guys. I don't know. I was trying to throw a social distancing birthday party this week. I couldn't really figure out anything to do. Nobody came to my Zip Zap Zop party. That was the best thing I could think of. I don't know. I see a lot of people not wearing masks. There's a lot of anti-maskers, right? Every anti-masker seems they sound like J. Jonah Jameson to me. I'm gonna get you, Spider-Man. You're a menace to society. Okay, you see how my week's been going. Yeah, it would be jawsome if they brought back Street Sharks. I've been going through a lot of TV. I made a list. We started going through entire franchises. We watched every single Back to the Future, watched every single episode of Community. That's 6 seasons. The Office, that's 10 seasons. I watched every single Star Wars movie, all 9 of the trilogy plus Rogue One, but I did not watch Solo, a Star Wars story. I've seen every episode of the Bob Newhart Show. That's pretty much my comfort zone. I don't know at what point I'm going to snap. You know what I mean? Paper Mario better be great. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, sports are back. That's great. A lot of exciting sports stuff. There's the Washington football team. That's kind of exciting. They haven't decided what they're going to call it. I mean, if you look at the domain names they've registered, it's going to be one of 3 things. It's either going to be, the Warriors, it's going to be the Sentinels, or the Reagans. That's it. I don't know. Everybody would just now. All I want to see is the Seattle Kraken take on the Washington football team in baseball. That's where I want sports to go. I don't know. You can't do that in Super Mega Baseball 3 yet. I've been playing a lot of video games, guys. Yeah. I don't know. Fucking. I don't know. This is terrible. The news is terrible. Every time I read the word secret police, I just hear it as Jello Biafra from the dead Kennedys. It's really ripping through my mind. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's fucked up, man. If fucking Trump wants to invade a city so bad, he'll do it in Oregon. It sucks. It sucks. I mean, I don't know. Secret police is terrible. I mean, fucking. I think if at this point it's not even slang. It's just like, of course, it is just another department. I wouldn't be surprised. So, Bush after 9/11, he created the Transportation Security Agency, created Homeland Security, and the American Secret Police. It's just another department of the DOD. I don't know. All right, remember that Bronco joke? That sucked. I don't know, but yeah, things are crazy everywhere. COVID, police. It's insane. I live in Jersey City, and people are always asking me since the past few months, like, oh my God, there's riots, there's protests, there's coronavirus everywhere. How's it in Jersey City? And to quote every New Yorker who's ever actually visited me here, it's actually nice here. It's unbelievable, isn't it? But it's been pretty sweet. I don't know. I think I'm in a fight with my bodega guy. That sucks. I know. I went to go inside. He was smoking a cigarette outside, and yeah, he was like, "What are you going in there for?" And I was like, I can't go in if he's not inside. I don't know. I mean, I guess some people have to deal with that. It was my first time. I was like, "Are we gonna fight?" That's what I think it is. I'm like, now I'm gonna fight with this guy. We don't have the same discourse we used to have. It's a shame. It's a shame. He didn't like that I was paying him in singles. 8 singles? Is that too many singles? It's too many, clearly. All right, guys. I'm Alex Grubard. That's my time. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Alex Grubard, everybody. Let him hear it. Woo! Thank you, Alex. Yeah, thank you, Spider-Man. All right. You ready for your next comic?
Yeah.
Make some noise if you're ready for your next comedian.
Boys.
Pretend you still have life left in you at almost 5 months doing this vest. Your next comic works on this very room right here, and a lot of people don't know this, but he produced music for Paris Hilton. Welcome to the spotlight, Chris Esperance, everybody.
Yeah.
My name is DJ Shaq. I was Paris Hilton's DJ from 2000 2005. All right, shit. We got off to a real rocky start, but I tried. Man, I used to want to buy a house, like invest in a house. Now I feel like I just should invest in video games. Like I want to buy a good system after seeing Tekken and. All right, that's number 2. We're gonna keep swinging though. I've been on a spending spree lately. I got this Shaq jersey for no reason. I have a Hakeem Olajuwon jersey on the way for no reason. I think it's because I saw a headline that said, we're thinking about sending federal officers to Philadelphia, and if they do that, it's all over. Like. The doors are going to get kicked in for all of us. I figured like the season's but like you see what they're doing in Portlandia, right? They kidnapped Fred and Carrie. They tear gassed the mayor. Guys, it's a Portlandia joke. If you're not watching Portlandia now, then I can't rock with you. That's all I've been head deep in Portlandia. I can see it in your eyes.
I can't fucking take it, man.
Yeah,
well, Portland, they've been protesting like 50 nights in a row. But I think they're a lot nicer than us, right? Like we got tear gassed one time and we're suing. I'm suing the whole city, and they're just like taking it. They're tough. They're nicer than we are. Damn, man. When you just, that's 0 for 3. That's technically 3 strikes. That That's all I have, but I'm gonna keep going. I prepared. I wrote that on Monday, and I was like, I don't have to write any more this week because I got that joke, and I should have kept writing. That'll teach you. Man, my no, that's it, man. I'm not gonna. It's 0 for 3. I'm play by the rules.
Good times.
All right, your Chris Esperance, everybody. Chris Espy has a little life in him after a couple months of working on this show. I thought you were gonna say that you ordered the jerseys because when the troops come here, they won't be able to tell you apart from the actual athletes. I thought that was where you were going with it, like, because I guess I think black. All right, you're very black. Y'all ready? I'm excited to bring up your next comedian. Y'all show me if y'all are excited too. Are you excited for your next comedian? But are you awake for your next comedian? Y'all actually look good. Y'all look excited. All right, your next comic co-host, Punk Rock Comedy. And she's right here. Give it up for Tara Hernan.
Yeah. Hi guys. Hi. First of all, can you see this? My friend got me this flask. Can you see what it says? It says Toilet Tara on it. That was my MySpace name like 15 fucking years ago. You guys remember having dumb MySpace names? Yeah, my MySpace name was Toilet Tara, and I didn't realize until like a year ago that people thought that meant I like to get peed on.
Yeah.
But oops. I miss you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. I haven't been doing much. I did go to a few protests. The one, you remember the march against the racist vigilantes and their cop allies? For all those like old South Philly dudes that were like protecting the Christopher Columbus statue with like guns and baseball bats and shit. I actually didn't end up going to that one because I know how I am, and I'm an instigator, so I was like, that's gonna end bad probably. But I planned on going, and I made signs for it. I made 3 signs. The first sign said, I can't believe you still own the same baseball bat you had when you thought you were gonna go pro. The second sign said, OMG, why are you so obsessed with a statue, LOL. And my third sign said, don't hit me, I'm not your wife. And that goes to them and the cops, obviously. But you can see why I thought I was instigating and didn't end up going. You guys might be able to relate to this. You know how like you have that Facebook friend that you've been friends with for ever since you got a Facebook, but like you're not friends. You don't see them in real life. There's no reason that you guys should be Facebook friends. I have a friend like that. It's my old coworker from 12 years ago, and there's no fucking reason why we should still be Facebook friends. But she just got engaged for the 6th time in 12 fucking years. Now, I do know one thing's for sure. She's definitely shit in front of at least 6 dudes, right? Like, is that not how that works? Like, if you're close enough to be engaged to someone, you're close enough to shit in front of them, right? Like, I dated this dude for 7 years. We shit in front of each other. My boyfriend now, we went to Montreal together. We stayed in a hostel with 10 strangers in one bathroom. Like, we took shit breaks together. Oh my God, you guys think he's gonna propose? Just kidding. I don't know. I'm just saying, I believe like right now I'm beginning to think that she never loved these guys, you know? Like she just has a thing for shitting in front of men. You know? Like if that's your thing, fine. But just say that. Just say that. I don't know if you guys can tell I've been hanging out with male comics for too long because I just made a poop joke. All right, that's my time. I love you guys.
Tara Hernan, everybody.
Woo, Tara.
Yeah. It's not love if you're not shitting together. Everybody invests in side-by-side toilets and
yes, hold hands.
But not the wiping hand. So you have to say
no, yeah.
Each other's lots.
No, you wipe your partner, right?
No.
No.
Fucking no.
Jared, that's where we draw the line.
Yeah.
Down the line, Jared.
What?
I got my partner at a bidet because that's what you do.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, you got to cop a bidet. If you love someone, put some water in their ass.
Yeah.
You gotta irrigate their colon if you really want to know them. That shit should be on like a shirt.
Irrigate the colon if you really want to know.
Huh?
Stay tuned for more about, I guess, Darryl's sex life. I feel like we're learning.
It's the only thing I can hold on to in the midst of a fucking quarantine. I can't go anywhere. No one's doing anything.
His brother's mouth is tough as hell. He eats candy glass. He squats to pleasure himself. I mean, it's amazing. Irrigate your colon for you.
Hey.
All right. Y'all ready for your next comedian?
Yeah.
Because he could use some validation. He's been sitting back in the chat, just holding on to his sibling rivalry. I'm spotlighting him right now. Look at him looking shady as hell. We're trying really hard to get him fired from his day job. Y'all clap it up for the very funny Manny Brown.
Yeah, y'all drew the line at where did I draw the line at shitting in front of anyone? I don't know. That's where I draw the line. Yeah, I know what y'all want me to do. Y'all want me to go into my phone, look at shit I wrote down all week, read it off my phone, say it, listen to silence, and then go upstairs and want to kill myself. Well, I don't need you to not laugh to want to kill myself. I already want to kill myself.
No.
So I actually just recently had a comedy anniversary. It's been about a year since I got on stage, and and I love comedy. It's been great. Like I think, like, if I would have known that getting on stage, feeling that excitement would lead to me being here with all you guys right now, I would have never started comedy. I would have just decided to do something else. This is a whole new level of sad. I feel like I have first half energy for this show, if that makes sense. Tara was trying way too hard. I don't appreciate following that. In too many words and too many jokes. I feel like I think I have first half energy. I wanted to follow Alex's hair, and that would hit harder if all the first half comics didn't go jump off of bridges or whatever they did. I feel like Zoom comedy sets are just 3 minutes of a comedian trying not to cry on camera. Is that just me? That's probably just me. The NBA's back, but there's no crowd. And so now it just sounds like the WNBA when I watch it. I know. It's not. I didn't. Hey, look, guys. If you want to support the WNBA, go to the fucking games.
Look at the looks you're getting. Look at the looks you're getting.
I like the WNBA. I'm the only one out there fucking supporting it.
Look, all of us.
Look, I should get canceled. I'm trying to get canceled. Like every time I get on here, I'm like, I should be canceled.
Did you look up your phone? You looking at your phone on one of your practice jokes?
I'm ignoring my own set. I'm not even looking at jokes. I'm just browsing Facebook at this point. Like, this nigga is terrible. Wow, that's my friend does. That is a funny meme. Yeah, these memes are a lot funnier than this has been. Thank you guys, though. Manny Brown.
Manny Brown.
It's like, what if Manny's never looking at notes on his phone? He's just looking at like a glass of water with no ice in it, or like a piece of white bread or something, and he's like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Found out my secret. Shit.
So check on Manny, folks. You can find him online. Manny Brown on Facebook. You can check on him, make sure, just give him a wellness check over the course of the week, and hopefully he'll be back here with us on Sunday. Thank you so much, Manny. I bet that the next comedian is just so excited to follow that. I bet. And where's Darryl to tell us more about body parts? Anybody? One of y'all irrigating? Y'all just walking around with dry fecal matter on you? That's cool. This next comedian can come up to dry fecal matter. Y'all, oh my God. Did I make it worse?
No.
Are all of you like feeling guilty about your dry fecal matter? Where'd you go, Room? I'll keep repeating dry fecal matter if nobody shows me signs of life. Thank you. Go ahead.
You keep on saying dry fecal matter like I'm not eating shrimp out here.
You could just get wiped.
Thank you. That's what it is. Folks are like, no, but I do have wipes. Thank you. Thank you.
They could just get wipes. I don't know.
You can wipe it away, folks. Thank you.
I don't know.
All right. Are you ready for your next comedian?
Yeah.
So she hosted at, what was it, Frankie Bradley's, right? You were over at, am I making up a venue? I don't remember venue names anymore.
Yeah, I was at
Frankie Bradley.
Yeah, it was Frankie Bradley's. You were over there hosting. So it's a night of hosts, y'all. And this next very funny person is one of them. Please clap it up right now for Zoe Dixon.
Yeah.
Just to piggyback off of Kat, was really concerned about Manny in that last set. He wrote prettiest comic in Philadelphia and then did like the saddest set I've ever seen him do. And he's in the house wearing a baseball cap at midnight like he has hair. So if your wife cracked your skull open, just say it. Also piggybacking off of the previous conversation about fecal matter, I had myself like the camera off for a lot of this, and it's because earlier I took one too many Dolicholac stool softeners, so I didn't want to laugh too hard, so I had to stop myself from laughing. I didn't want y'all to see that face, because if y'all did, it would have either been I laughed or some more liquid would have leaked out of me. I just didn't have that. I wasn't prepared. Dolicholac it's trash. I should have just stayed constipated. But moving on, I recently moved like this week to a new home. And I spent my whole life savings in IKEA because I didn't buy anything over like COVID, because I hate online shopping. I always feel like the government's watching me because I'm Black. So I just spent all my money on a mustard yellow rug at IKEA. So I'm stuck eating Happy Meals whenever I go out, if I'm not cooking in the house. Who's poor? Who could relate? Look at Manny Brown staring at me with his loyal money. Now, here's the choose your own adventure portion of my set. I can show you my new room that isn't finished, or I can tell you the story of my Dolicholac stool softener. The choice is
I would like to see your room.
New
Softener.
New room.
Stool softener.
Stool softener.
I'm gonna leave it up to Jared. Which one?
Oh, the stool salt. I'll hear about the stool softener.
All right. I'm letting you know now is anticlimactic. I went to my great grandma's house.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
No.
I got 1 minute. You want to see my room?
What?
Yes.
What do you? Okay. I'm not gonna show you shit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh.
I bought
Gumball?
curtains.
Gumball?
Yeah, I would keep gumballs in my room because I have anxiety. I have
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I don't know. They always treat me like I'm special, so I might as well start putting that kind of shit in my room.
We can't hear you, but I like your lava lamp.
Okay, well, all right, y'all.
Oh man, right when the tour was getting good. Y'all give it up for Zoe Delcalax Dixon.
Yeah.
Give it up. Let's keep this show moving right along. Y'all have been enjoying his spotlights during the second half. We love him here in the Zoom room. Please show your love for the very funny Preach.
Yeah. What's poppin'? I too just moved. You see, me and my fiance, we just moved into a different apartment, more space. So I too still setting up. I'm getting tired of people saying I look good for 50, and I'm only 33. Getting comfortable with this mask and just let myself go. I don't realize how bad it looks until I take it off. Does anyone else have that one toenail that just makes holes in your socks and shit? I got clipped off, pterodactyl shit. A phrase I don't like. I don't like when my mom used to say, well, maybe it grew legs and walked away. You know, that was her go-to when she didn't want to find fault in herself. Like, where's my phone, Preach? I'm like, well, I didn't move it. And you know, adults, they never move anything that belongs to them. It just magically moves. Well, and she always say like, well, Preach, if you didn't move it and I know I didn't move it, then it must have grew legs and walked away. And like at 5, 6, 7 years old, I still believe in Santa Claus. Of course, I'm gonna believe an adult when they say it grew legs and walked away. That's why I got anxiety now. Every time something disappears, I'm like, well, shit. I must have grew legs and walked away. I actually tried that in my younger days when I got caught cheating. A girlfriend was like, how'd your dick end up in there? I'm like, well, shit, baby, I didn't put it there. And if you didn't put it there, grew legs and walked away. So, I felt so triumphant when I got that written out. I was like, yo, this is gonna get him. This right here. But it's the light show that gets y'all all the time. On a side note, my grandfather's getting to that age where he's remembering things kind of late. I don't know. He's at that age where everything is just a blur. He's not in the present. He's in the past. My mom went over there to check on him yesterday. And he was like, what you doing over here? You want me to pick up your son from football practice? I'm like, well, shit, that's been 30 years ago. So I went over there later that day, and he was like surprised to see me. He said, what you doing home from football? I'm like, Pop, I haven't played football so long. You know, it's been a while. He was like, fool, I know that. You're 33. I don't know why you're up there playing football with them high school kids. I'm like, but thought that was funny too. Love your grandparents, love life. Because even in our worst parts of life, you know, you keep going and fix it. Life is like comedy. Some days you can do no wrong, and some days you talking about Harry Tubman's unemployment office. But that's my time.
Yeah.
That was Preach, y'all. Give it up for Preach. Clap it up if you imagine that every inanimate object in Preach's room has legs now. I just imagine he has like walking furniture. All right.
Loofahs and shit.
Huh?
I said walking loofahs. I'm always missing my loofah. I can never find that shit.
That poor loofah.
That loofah has a lot of little kinky hairs in it. It's your loofah. It's your loofah. All right. Y'all, we are coming up toward the end of the show. We have 2 comedians left, and they are both hilarious, so hang in there. Y'all want to know who the first of the final 2 comedians are?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This side of the screen clapped. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Manny said he just came up on 1 year in comedy, and 3 out of 13 people on screen gave a shit. It's like 3 people looked up from their phones and like did something. Y'all want to find out who your next comedian is? Are you curious? Are you curious, motherfucker? Love that. Of course. I am listening attentively.
Just a button on your computer that plays you going, yes!
Yes, yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes,
play
Lord.
me saying
Who's
move,
next?
sorry.
Yes, Lord.
Applause. Applause.
Alexa, play some applause.
Your next comedian is the mastermind behind most of the videos that you've seen here tonight. This guy's been working hard behind the scenes. I don't see any sausages or pork chops on hand tonight, though. And also, Preach wore his shirt tonight, so you're allowed to take yours off. I'm just throwing that out ahead of you. Give you some wiggle room. Y'all, clap it up for Jared Little.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 3 minutes, I was just gonna do that for 3 minutes straight. But you know, my arms got tired. I've been watching like a lot of like cold case files, you know what I mean? And I'm very grateful that like I personally didn't become like a serial killer. Like I'm happy about that. I thank the Lord for that I don't have that affliction. But like if I did though,
thank the Lord.
Like if I was like a serial, see, I feel like serial killers are always like weak. They always got to like the weak. If I was like a serial killer, I would be known as like the 6'11" strangler. I would only strangle people like 6'11" and up. So I would just basically, cops would be showing up to a crime scene of like a 7-footer. I mean, here's the thing though, people would know there's a serial killer like right away because you know, it's a pattern. Two 7-footers dead in a grisly murder. But and here's what I would do is, so imagine I would like, you know, it would be a nice, you know, breezy night in fall in Philly, and you know, Joel Embiid, he would be jogging by, and I would be like, "Hey, Mr. Embiid, this kitten, it's stuck in this sewer grate. Can you come look at it?" And Joel, he's a nice guy. He'd be like, "Yo, let me look." So he would go, and I would have like a garage, and I'd be like championship hopes dashed, you know. But
y'all hear that demonic reverb on Jared's
Right?
audio?
Yeah.
Y'all hear? Y'all hear demons?
Yeah, it's a demonic reverb.
Wait, could everybody hear me, or do I just sound like demonic? Because I'm like talking about
man,
like.
You sound like you're talking from the bottom of a bag of rocks. Every week, we comment on it every week.
No, you sounded
We have
okay.
meetings every Wednesday, and we all talk about it. And then we have a show where we all take 5 hours and talk about how we can't hear you.
And now
That's
we
mystery. I
find
crave
out the real
mystery.
reason.
Why is David taking a vacation?
This motherfucker sound.
This is going to be the weirdest end to any show.
If
It
this
kills
motherfucker
Jared.
doesn't buy a mic, I have sent 8 mics to his house. I have sent 8 of them. I gave him a USB one, a Bluetooth one. This motherfucker still sounds like he is talking in a sewer. I'm done.
I got him one of them old-timey announcement cones. He didn't take that.
I got him one from the ceiling.
One of those old birds from the Flintstones to go on. And now it's over.
That's a voice effect. You don't wait. So do I sound like I'm underwater right now?
No, you sound great.
You sounded great the whole time.
That was just a weird reverb at the end.
Oh, damn.
Look, if you want something done, look at how quickly Rachel solved the cum shot picture problem. Look.
Yeah, I mean, we all been there before. That's called a third date.
Third. Making them wait. I'm playing hard to get.
Nah.
Are y'all ready for your final comedian? The second half. All right. Yes. No, because y'all are really in for a treat. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we deserve this. I don't know if we deserve this final comedian, this person that we're about to see. He's a favorite of this show. He's on the host panel of this room. He's the elder of the live room. You can see him all over the place. Helium, Punchline, etc. You can also, he has a film coming out in the winter with Will Smith and Kevin Hart. Stay tuned. The title is to be announced. Y'all lose your motherfucking minds right now.
Yeah.
Yes, that's more like, yes, for the cousins, Tutoyo.
Hey guys, hey, so good to be here. It's been a tremendous night of comedy. Feinberg went and got himself a haircut and a sword, and he said, "I am leaving. I'm done. I'm done with all of this." And I was like, "Okay, well, I get it. That happens. Look at a good haircut on him. Look at that. And the sword too. Mighty fight. He can't. David's ready to go hurt some police. That's what David's going to do. Can't take it no more. I'm having fun, but yes, yeah, it's good. I know. I hope you are all doing well and your entanglements are feeling fine. I'm seeing Feinberg with the haircut. Got a little jealous, I gotta say, because I can't get a haircut currently because my clippers went out. And secondly, my barber, in her infinite wisdom, chose to go to a wedding in Miami, fucking Florida. She went to a wedding. First of all, let's get some. So we gonna break down the First of all, she's Mexican, so she already fearless. That's already the first problem. That's already the first issue. Mexican. Number two, the lesbian, so she cares even less. And then number three, she is 25 years old. You can't tell her shit. So this broad goes to fucking Miami, Florida. And then she got the nerve, she got the goddamn nerve to put it on her Instagram story. These women was out here looking gorgeous with no fucking masks. And I'm out here in Philly, can't leave the room, just concerned watching this. And I was like, Victoria, are you being safe? And she was like, oops, probably should have put that online. What the fuck do you mean, oops? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about with oops? What do you mean? What do you mean? So she gets back. And of course, by this point, someone's dry stitched out on her at her barbershop. So she hits me up. She's like, hey, I can't be at the shop because a barber feels uncomfortable. So So I got to wait for a little bit. I got to go get this test. And I'm like, cool, that's what's up. I respect that. The very next weekend, this woman is on a beach in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Why? Why did it? So I'm like, yo, did you get the test? It's been 10 days. No results from this test. She got 3 COVIDs. That's what we know this. She got multiple COVIDs. She got 3 of them. That's why it's taking so long. It's COVID on COVID on COVID. You can't tell her nothing. She's a pretty Mexican girl who's engaged to a Brazilian woman. You're not going to tell her how to live her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God. And also, so I was trying to decompress from that. I was on Twitter, and I don't know if you guys know this, but Talib Kweli has just been a trifling ass nigga for a number of years. He's been attacking a black woman, like this black woman who doesn't have any type of name, nothing. and has called her out for quote unquote colorism. So this nigga just goes at her every day for about 2 weeks straight. 2 solid weeks straight. And the universe being pure and its wickedness. Motherfuckers went and looked for his wife, found his wife. His wife said, I don't stand for anything that he's doing. That's hatred against women. Then she lets him know, technically, actually, I don't live with this nigga. He went and got some other bitch pregnant. And if that's not the kicker, apparently he had sex with porn star Sarah J. And tell me why that one hurts the most. Tell me
What
why.
do you mean? Why does it hurt?
How? What
do you mean? I'm proud of him.
How you gonna be so goddamn pro-black and you anti-white, and the next thing you know, you fucking Sarah J. Goddammit.
Yo, Sarah J is damn near a black porn star. Do you know how many black porns she done been in?
She is a black porn star. And I don't know if the women know Sarah J. I don't know if you guys are familiar with her.
I'm looking her up right now.
She's the one with the tattoos on her back.
Okay, it's Sarah J. It's Sarah
matter.
with one R and no H at the end, and then J. And then you'll see her, and then that'll kind of describe. But it is kind of the hypocrisy of Talib Kweli. But when you see it, it might have been sexist. Well, yeah, it is sexist. It's very sexist. But look her up. Have you looked her up? Do you see her? Do you see her? Brandon's not looking her up. David's looking at his goddamn sword. Bree says, I don't cheat no more, so he's not even going to try. He's going to walk into another place. SB signing a shoe deal.
I have to go to incognito mode.
Oh, okay, you did. Okay, that's good.
I get it.
Is this her over here?
Yep.
Oh, wait, she went away.
Yep.
Come
Nope.
back.
That was it though.
That was the one. And
Something's opening.
Oh, she got a Facebook.
Okay. Wow.
So we out here. Okay.
Okay, Cat. Get it how you live.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
So yeah, Talib got outed for impregnating another woman and for all his pro-black, anti-white shit, fucking one of the most popular female porn stars in the world, who is white, lusted after by many a black men. That's what I have for that nigga Talib Kweli, and my barber is Mexican and she don't care. That's been my time.
Yo, let him hear it. That was Satoyo.
Yeah.
Let him know. And wait, so you got the vacuum cleaner last week. Should we send you clippers? So
You might have to send me, because you know what the crazy thing about it is, when I saw the pictures of her in Miami, not the video of her in Miami with her and her Latin friends, fucking, doing all that shit. I'm like, first of all, you niggas is wicked, you're evil, that's fine. But I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do me. And I go to do it, my clippers just die on me. And I was like, this is what it is. This is what they do to you. I'm doing fine. Oh man!
Speak it into existence, brother.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. We all right. We all right out here. My chest don't hurt. Your chest hurt.
Nah, I'm chilling.
I'm just.
No, I don't have a mysterious back, ear, and shoulder pain all at the same time that fit the differential coronary. I don't have that.
You know what? Your pandemic went so long. Quarantine's been going on so long. I'm like, nigga, you need to respect drinking and appreciate it. I went and drank myself so much. I was like, you need to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off every week. I created rules. I started talking to myself like my mama would have talked to me. It's like, let this be the first and the last time, young man, that you get like this in your studio apartment. You will learn.
Satoyo and his mama, everybody.
Yeah.
And his mama. This has been an amazing show. I just want to sit and just hear y'all yell about the things that y'all are frustrated about. I'm having so much fun with that. But we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Special thanks to all of you who made it. The vampires who are still on the screen right now. Chris Esperance, Rachel Fogletto, Manny Brown, Preach, Tara Hernan, David Feinberg, Darryl Charles, Satoyo, Cecily's profile picture, Brandon T. Gorin's blank screen, and Jared Little. Thank y'all for sticking it out. Check the video notes for more information. Listen, you can give so that we can pay the people who put in work on this show. That's paypal.me/sucks, no K, @Fergie's. That's SUCS @Fergie's. You can support the work of this show, and you can help Satoyo get new clippers, y'all. So y'all still got money.
Y'all got money. I would have paid for that with comedy money, but your president took it away because he don't care about the sciences.
Nah, he was upset. He was like, "Wait a minute, are people gathering in places and talking about how shitty I'm doing my job?"
Right.
You know
we
what?
need to shut that down.
We're done with places. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Nah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
gotta get places out of here. This is
It's like they'll die if they go to places. Places now. Everyone.
Exactly. Wait, you mean to tell me
Please.
some of them go die if we open up places?
Spread this around as much as possible. They're talking too much amongst themselves.
Yeah, they talking about me. They
It's
talking
exactly
about
what
me.
the FBI did or the CIA did to the fucking Black Panthers. Are they meeting up?
Yep.
Let's figure out how to fuck it up. They can't
stop
meet no
that immediately. Yeah, yeah.
Then we'll kill a couple people in their sleep. Look, I don't need to keep going.
Oh, Jewish people and Black people are doing activism together. Split that shit up.
Hey, can't do it.
Mm-mm.
There was a point in history where the white women and the blacks were cool, and then they said, "Nah, son."
You
had to
niggas
kill a couple civil rights figures and reset it.
Y'all out here calling it suffrage like we don't know. That's y'all hanging with these niggas.
You said free love. That sounds black to me. We can't have that.
That sound like you know, I think I hear progress.
Yeah. Why y'all trying to burn bras? Y'all try to go tribal? Why y'all burning?
For what? Why y'all burning bras? Y'all think, oh, black dudes love it when they hang, huh? Okay, all right. Well,
we gonna show
that's
you.
it.
Yeah, it's over.
I think
about
it
to
is.
learn.
Is it a black thing? I'm a fan of when they hang. Look, the point is not for me to talk. Keep going.
It looks like a black thing because every time I've seen breasts just hanging, it was like National Geographic or something. I feel like I only see brown breasts hang. I don't have access to droopy non-brown breasts.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like that should be available.
Should I look up droopy? Okay, y'all. We are gonna end the live stream so that I can look up droopy white breasts without getting
that
us.
should definitely be on the internet.
That's something I've never looked up, actually.
Me either, and I'm about to fuck up my algorithms right now.
Yeah. Everybody send us your best droopy white breast picture at sucksatfergies@gmail.com. That's sucksatokay@fergies
Do you want that?
@gmail.com.
Also, Darryl Charles Comedy @gmail.com. You can CC me. You could BCC me. I don't
I'm
care.
not yucking anybody's yum.
Just don't. You could BCC me. Just don't BBC me. All right.
On that note, we'll see y'all next week.